Women have to advocate for their reproductive health, even with other female providers. I have endometriosis. I've had it for a very long time, and no one took me seriously. In fact, I went to providers over and over again, and I said, I have these 8 out of 10 classic symptoms of endometriosis, the main one being infertility. We wanted more kids. We had one child, and even she was very hard to conceive. We wanted more kids. And all I was ever offered was birth control to cover or mask the symptoms of endometriosis, or IVF. And I didn't want either one. I just wanted my endometriosis fixed. And I went to provider after provider who says, well, we don't know if you have endometriosis because the only way to find out is to cut you open, do surgery, and look. And I said, great, let's do it. And they wouldn't. And I went to so many providers, and I was so frustrated. Every time I went in, I wanted to cry. And I finally found a doctor who said, I will listen to you. He literally didn't talk for 30 minutes. He said, tell me what's going on. And he sat there quietly for about 30 minutes while I literally sobbed in his office about my struggles, our struggles as a couple, trying to have children, all the things we've been through. And then ultimately I was told, birth control or IVF. And he looked at me and he said, let's do the surgery. So we scheduled surgery. I had all the endometriosis removed from my abdomen. It was literally all over the place. And 3 months later, we conceived our second child. And 2 years after that, we conceived our third. And 2 years after that, we conceived our fourth. And you know what? The pain, the problems, the infertility, it all went away because one doctor actually listened to me. So if you have a doctor, especially women, if you have a doctor or multiple doctors or a group of doctors who just don't take you seriously, go somewhere else. Get new insurance. Find someone who will listen to you and actually take care of you as a person. I have the best doctor in the world, and I have 4 beautiful children. Thanks be to God, and thanks be to him.